I just fucked up my video. But let me see. Yeah, see that? So later on they will get cleared up. All that water condensation will go down. There's some other ones over here that I created. This one right here I like because I just used sand on this one, and then these they're just the plastic glass. Plastic is kind of dirty. This is the glass, and this one I like a lot because of the sand that I added. Just because of the sand. Let me see if I can point that to you so you guys can see it. There it is. Oh, it's dripping water on my keyboard. I don't understand why they don't make these things water resistant. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to show all of you guys that real quick. But other than that, yeah, I'm just right here in my room now, hanging out, enjoying some coffee, and look at that. It's like a little paradise. Oh, my little terrarium, and then that big massive one. I don't know though. These are my first ones, so I just want to like test it out. I probably overdid everything, probably, or maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, and then there's this one, and this one I actually created the terrarium, and then I added a bottle in there as well. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So there's like a small bottle with some plants inside of the bottle, and then the big bottle. Oh shit, and again this thing is leaking water because I just made them. God damn, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. It took me like all day to do this. Well, kind of, because I was like looking at some videos earlier about random things, and then I ran into this SerpaDesign. Like I searched him because he always does some pretty cool stuff. But I think what I really like about these things is the fact that once you build them, you can leave them like that for years without touching them, without interacting with them, without giving them water, any of that. So I'm thinking the bigger we go, the better it is. So a lot of people have planters at home. I'm thinking you guys should have like these like massive freaking containers. They don't have to be made out of glass, but I think it would be better because plastic can break, so can glass. If you guys have a fish tank, 100% sealable, where it can be sealed off, or like a container, like this container that I have here, it might work. And fill it up with dirt and then grow some stuff in there. But I think glass would be better because it's more transparent, it's more clean looking, has that clear look finish to it, kind of like these right here. Just look at them, they look super cool, right? they're kind of visible, but with I think I need like a darker background, like a dark, like this. And then the light reflection kind of throws it off too, but there it is. Right? And it kind of looks like I've been having these things for a long time already, but I haven't. And this is my wine cellar thing that I was telling you guys about. Holder. It's like a holder that my grandma gave to my mom. And I liked it a lot, so I just ended up keeping it here in my room for now. Till she wants it back or whatever, or she wants it for whatever reason. And then these are my mom's as well. She had them in the living room, and then she decorated everything because she got a new TV. So I ended up putting them in here. So yeah, like I have a few bottles. I had some more bottles, but I got rid of them. But yeah, I think it looks really good. So like these things, I was even like showing how you guys can make them and give them away as gifts. Personally, I think that, you know, like these people that create them, they go too crazy with, you know, layering everything. They add one layer after another of stuff, like as a filler. I don't think that that's necessary. Personally, if I had the money, I would just go buy some sand and use sand, because the dirt is way too dirty. Sand, I know a lot of plants just love a little bit of water and a little bit of you know, like dirt, but not too much dirt, and they can thrive off that, right? But yeah, like if I could, I think I would also like to try some with just soil, nothing but soil, some black rich soil. That, I think that would be super cool, and it'll give it that like rich gold metallic look. That's the color, kind of like charcoal. He was using charcoal. It looks so beautiful. Like it was nice and shiny, like my cup. This Starbucks cup that I bought. Starbucks. I bought it for $25. USA, $24.99. $24.99. $25 for this cup. But I really liked it. I like the fact that I can just open it, stick my hand in there, and clean it really good. Stuff it in there real good. Get in there real good with my fingers. And yeah. Here's a thermo cup. It's freaking badass. But now, I feel like God. He only worked for fucking 7 days. And then after the 7 days, he rested, right? On the 7th day, he rested. Yeah, on the 7th day. So he actually only worked for 6 days. Lucky motherfucker, huh? But anyways, that's how I feel. I feel like I could just rest now and relax, and I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to thrive. I don't have to I don't have to struggle or struggle. I don't have to strive. I think that's the word I was looking for. Strive? I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't really fucking matter. But, yeah, anyways, I'm definitely going to look out for more containers. I think, like I said, I think the bigger you guys go with them, the better it is. The better it will be. Okay? And I'm sorry I can't compile this video because I tried to download some fucking apps to do that, but they're all weird. I think my best experience was the Apple application, which is called iMovie. That one, to edit videos and stuff, was the best experience for me, and easy, very, very easy for me. But anything out there, even Google, they don't even offer anything, which is so shameful on their part. But, you know, iMovie, I tried downloading it onto my Chromebook Black, which is a product of Google's. I couldn't download it. Very disappointing. But anyways, so I'm gonna have to just upload these in increments. You know, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, whatever. But like, I kind of shared a little bit. I think the bigger the containers are, the better all this will be. So I know at Godness is just like a grocery store around here locally. They have some bigger containers that I can definitely it's kind of like more like a planner, for like an indoor planner, you know, kind of like that kind of like this 5-gallon water container up there, right? Like, you guys don't want something small, you know. If you guys have a corner you guys want to dedicate for some plants, you guys also want to place it above ground, like on a, what are they called again? They're called razors. Yeah, they're called razors. Basically, it's like a platform, like a step. Usually they sell them in like in concrete form, like a format, concrete format, or like a wooden format, or like a metal format. Basically, it's just a razor that raises, like a razor platform. All right. And that's where most people would place their planters, above that. But I was thinking, like, let me see if I can demonstrate something real quick without wasting too much of my precious time. Okay, so you guys have something like this, and then what if you guys added something like kind of like a table, like a desk, like a corner desk with the terrarium like this, kind of like a fish tank. So you guys can place shit up here now, right? You guys will be able to put shit up here. That type of idea. Alright. So that's an idea for some of you who want to get very creative. Maybe you guys are fucking around with glass, or not literally though, hopefully not literal fucking glass, like a drug glass. but like crystal meth or whatever, but glass, like in, you know, window glass, car, vehicle glass. You guys can cut it up and make your own tables or plexiglass. These type of materials, you guys can create some pretty cool stuff for people and sell them, and they can go the extra step to making these terrariums, because, you know, they're super cool. I think they're better than a fish tank, because you don't have to feed the damn thing. You don't have to open it and sprinkle fucking soil in there or bugs or whatever. You know, like, you just, if you guys buy these things, they're already sealed. All you do is keep them in an area where they get a little bit of sun, and that's it. You know, it's that simple. It's not complicated at all. And like, this guy was talking in his videos. He was sharing, like, how he had his, like, there's a video where he had his for 6 years. Alright? And honestly, to me, it appears like he just did it. Like, it grew just slightly. It didn't overgrow. It was like a, you know, like something super cool, you know? And I can share that video in the description, because I'm planning on uploading all this on YouTube. And then I also came up with the idea, the inspiration to add, while you guys are making these, if you guys plan on making, you know, thousands of them or millions of them all at once, kind of like Coca-Cola or Gatorade and all these companies that, you know, make stuff or bag things, like companies that bag like sand or concrete or whatever. The machines, you know, there's a conveyor belt with a bunch of bottles. It fills it to a certain height, and then the next one comes, it fills it to a certain height. The next one comes, it fills it to a certain height. You guys can technically do this, mass produce them, and the machine could even sprinkle, like, splatter some freaking seeds, like random seeds. The random seeds will later sprout. These things can be placed somewhere, like an incubator type of thing, like on standby for like a month or two. Once the seeds sprout and grow a little bit, then they can be placed like at Home Depot, Lowe's, other places where they sell plants and stuff like that. And that way everyone in the world could, like, experience this for themselves, you know? It's super cool. And people back in the day, it was rare for them to find a container, a 100% watertight container. It would be a miracle if these people found something like that back in the day. So, you know, we are very blessed. So, I think I kind of, like, overdid it, but I did it on purpose because I just wanted to get it out of my system, and I just wanted to try it out. I don't even know if these things will thrive or survive, or I don't know if they will continue growing. I don't know if I got the right type of plants. I just went to the backyard and I started grabbing, like, grasses, literally grass, weeds, whatever. They're not perfect, right? But I don't really care about all that. I just want to see them grow. This other one I kind of like because it's bigger I can see more in there as opposed to these little ones. And I added some rocks on this bigger one. I added a lot more rocks, and I even added a chain, a necklace, which is real jewelry, just to do something different and creative. And as I was doing this, I was thinking, what if some of you out there got more creative and added some Aztec stuff, or some pyramids, or some hieroglyphic type of molds or something like that? Because a lot of you are fucking around with 3D molds, 3D molding. You know, you guys are building your own custom shit. Well, you guys can build like pyramids and, you know, like make pockets, so like you guys can add soil or even sand, and so you guys can put your plant in there, or seeds, and it'll like overgrow and it'll look like a nice little park, you know, like something like a rainforest, something really nice, but adding like a splash of ancient history with the pyramids and stuff like that as well. You know, anything is possible. You know, it doesn't really have to just be that. It could be bones. A lot of people are into like skeletons, bones. It could be like a little human figure of a skeleton. It could be a dog, cat. It could be a freaking an ox, an ass, which is also known as a donkey, right? It could be anything. So these are just ideas that I'm like throwing out there. What about like a plastic, like artificial tree within the terrarium, but at the bottom it will still have some live plants at the very bottom, but there will be an artificial tree with like small little birds, like for instance like a parrot, something very colorful, tropical. You know, you guys can even add like, you know, like small little artificial palm trees with some bananas, you know, things like that, like little monkeys, you know, like you guys can get very creative, kind of like when you guys go to Petco and you guys buy stuff for a fish tank, right? You guys buy all sorts of shit for a fish tank, right? So in the same way, for these terrariums, I'm surprised that you guys are not selling more of these things, because you guys can add living spiders in there. You guys can add tarantulas in there. You guys can add lizards. Well, I don't know about lizards. I guess like if there's a filter, if you guys want to go that route with tarantulas and snakes and lizards, you guys would have to obviously open it and add water and interact with it a lot more, right? I personally don't want to do all that shit, you know, but if you guys want to do all that, like, this is a huge fucking market, right? There's a lot of like the chameleons need a lot of moisture. They need a lot of water. So I know like SerpaDesign, this guy, he created a lot of them, like a few of them with waterfalls. Go check out his channel on YouTube, and you guys will see for yourselves. But like these chameleons, if you guys breed chameleons or sell them, you guys can get in the business of just selling the living habitats, the habitats for them, where they can thrive and and breed and multiply and a bunch of other shit. Alright? It doesn't just have to be whatever we see out there. I've even seen this guy create some wall art with these terrariums, and he built it himself. It's I think he built it out of glass. He added like silicone, and then he created a frame for it. Fuck, these motherfuckers playing fucking music and shit. God damn, I can never fucking record in peace. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, so I was kind of thinking, kind of like a waterfall that you guys can install, like in your guys' bedroom. You guys can install it out. Well, I don't know about outside, but definitely like indoors, where there's climate control, and it'll be 100% waterproof. Alright, nothing's going to spill all of your guys' carpets, your hardwood floors, whatever the fuck you guys got going on. Technically, you guys can start creating some where there's waterfalls that come down, and then so that, like, your chameleons will be just traveling all throughout that space. Alright? So you guys can do a lot of things, and when you guys add these like water plants and stuff like that, it's super fucking amazing with the potential and what you guys are able to do. So for those of you who care about plants and care about animals and care about educating other people about all this type of stuff, this applies to all of you motherfuckers, and you guys can profit at the same time drastically. Alright? Or like me, you guys can just share ideas and we can all just feed off of each other's fucking energy and bounce around with, oh, I came up with this idea, oh, I came up with this idea, oh, I kind of did your kind of design, but I kind of like, made it different, and mine's better than yours because of these reasons. Or, you might fucking see my shit and you're like, you know what, I did it your way, I like what you added, but I did it my way and now my shit is better. And then other people will fucking copy whatever other people think is cool, right? That's how all this shit works. There's no jealousy, there's no hatred, and there's people out there that don't give a fuck about what you people are going through. There's people out there with money, and all they want to do is they get jealous because they see something nice and they want it. They just want it. So what do? Oh, I want that. So what do? They don't want to build it. They don't know how to build it. They don't even know how to cut fucking glass. They don't know how to apply the silicone. They don't know how to do all this work. Alright? All they want to do is buy it. So they buy it, and then voila, they have it right there. That's how a lot of people are getting down. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So anyways, there's a lot of potential for everyone. And even rich people, they even pay people to customize shit. Like, you know what? I kind of like what these people are doing, but I want mine to be bigger. Or I want this shit implemented into my car, or into my spaceship, or into my bedroom, or into my shower, or into my whatever. And, but at the end of the day, you guys can technically, like I said, make these. They last for a very long time. Literally, what I just made right now is going to last for more than 6 years. Alright? Like, you guys don't have to be fucking around with these house plants and paying someone to come water your fucking piece of shit plants. Oh, you have to pick up all the leaves. You have to do this, you have to do that. With this shit, just leave it alone, you know, and it looks nice. So that's one thing that I like about these things. But of course, everything has its benefits. Its pros and pros and cons. The benefits and the non-benefits. Like, for instance, you guys won't be able to eat this stuff that I know of, like, for food or as food. Not that I know of, unless someone else comes out with, hey, you guys can grow your own food in these terrariums, then that's different. Kind of like herbs. You guys can eat herbs. You guys can cut herbs, like even like peppermint or whatever else might be out there. You guys can add that to your like coffee or tea or whatever you guys are doing. Is that going to be like a fucking tree, like a banana tree or a fucking apple tree or an orange tree or a lemon tree or a peach tree or whatever you guys got going on? Obviously, it's not going. It won't fit in a container unless you guys make a huge one. But even then, I don't know if it will survive and be successful inside of a fucking terrarium. But who knows? Maybe someone out there will get inspired to create something like that, like farmers and shit like that, without having to deal with whatever these farmers are dealing with out there. Like I said, I feel like God. Just resting now. And the video link that I'm going to be sharing shows all of that, like all of us. I mean, all of us. How to make these for free. So if you guys don't have any money, it's okay. You guys don't need any money. You guys can make them all for free. Alright? And it's all about taking your time. Take your time, because these things last for more than 6 years. Longer than that. Alright? So, and I'm not even joking. I mean, I'm going to share the video, the link with you guys. This guy, he has a bunch of them. Alright? So, you guys are going to be very impressed. And, you know, if you guys find a container, if it has, like, residue or sticky stuff, like, kind of like the bear one that I have, don't worry about it. You know, make it, pour the dirt, put throw some plants in there, you know, randomly. That's what I did. And eventually, some of them have to grow, right? If some of them die, it's okay. It's going to circulate in this ecosystem, and the other plants will absorb the nutrients from the plants that didn't make it. So it's alright. That's the way I looked at it. Like, there's a few of them where I just stuffed it with plants. And I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm going to find out. So yeah. Yep. Now, I mean, if you guys want to make these to sell them, you guys have to at least make them and let them sit there for like 3 to 4 months to ensure that they're going to be okay, that they're going to thrive and not die on people. Because the last thing you guys want is for people to be, or to become upset, to get angry because you guys sold them some defective shit. You know, like, that's not cool. So did I just hear someone say go wash your fucking mouth? Like, no, you go wash yours, bitch. You go wash your fucking mouth. You go watch your shit. Wash your shit, bitch. No one gives a shit if I'm fucking cussing or not. Not even God itself cares if I fucking cuss. God can suck on my dick and his fucking Virgin Mary fucking daughter, bitch. He fucked her, by the way. He fucked her really good. That's how Jesus was born. That motherfucker. And the only reason he sent him was so he could be sacrificed. A living sacrifice. Ain't that a bitch? Like, he's God. He could create a lot more sons if he wants. I mean, if science can mass produce people, if semen has one human can produce a bunch of, one semen, semen has millions of babies. Millions. So if we can do that, then anyone can, and especially God, right? So this is a bunch of bullshit. All this religion bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You go wash your fucking mouth, bitch. You watch your fucking mouth, bitch. And you bitches can use my fucking cock as a fucking toothbrush. You bitches can use your fucking tongues as a toothbrush. Wait. You bitches can use my cock as a toothbrush. Or your tongues. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Fuck the bullshit. Anyways, I did this because I'm super fucking bored. But at the same time, I'm having fun. I'm having so much fucking fun. Yeah, I can't wait to make more and to share my fucking ideas with all of you out there. Because who knows what else we can fucking create. Who fucking knows, right? Maybe later on we'll discover that this fucking world is full of some form of unknown radiation of some sorts, and we will discover within these terrariums that everything is so healthy and growing so effortlessly that maybe someone in the future will figure out a way to get rid of the access, the exposure of radiation that's fucking us all up, causing us to die at an early age, and a bunch of other bullshit, right? Because, according to Genesis in the Holy Bible, people were able to live for like 1,000 years. The person that lived the longest was 900 something years old. 900 something years, alright? Close to 1,000 years. Now, it's only like, according to the Bible, 120 years. So something happened, alright? So, the Bible's big on restoring heaven back on earth. So, technically, we have to fucking figure it out. And we're fucking with AI technology now. We have the computers. It's immortal. We're going to die. It's not. Who knows if it was before us or after us, if we even invented it, or if people, billions of years ago invented it. Or maybe it wasn't even an invention. Maybe it's just God itself, right? That's what I believe. Like, you people have a lot to learn, and so do I. Alright? So you wash your mouth, bitch. You watch your mouth, bitch. And whoever the fuck you're with. Don't be coming at me like that. What the fuck? Mentally? These bitches are coming at me mentally with these attacks. No. I'm getting rid of this energy. I don't want it near me. I don't want it in my mind. I don't want it anywhere around me. I cast it out of my life in the name of Jesus Christ and the Holy Virgin Mary. Just thinking about her turns me on. The Virgin Mary. I just want to eat that pussy out. Oh God. What a boring life. So anyways, I'm gonna actually end this video, and I'm going to look for some more containers somewhere online. Hopefully someone's giving away some fish tanks or something like that for me to use. I remember my brother was he offered me a fish tank, and I told him that. I said no, I don't want it. But I should have said yes to him. But at the time, I wasn't thinking about terrariums. But now I just want to make as many as I can. Because who knows, later on I might be able to sell all of these that I've made and bless people with them. As a matter of fact, I even told my sister that I would give her some, of these terrariums. I told her I would give her one, and I have a lot of family members, so these things start to thrive and grow and flourish and be successful at where they are and what I did for them. Because outside they're going to die eventually. So by me placing them in these containers, I just saved their life for many years to come. So I'm sure that my family members are going to be very blessed by them, my friends. So I want to be able to make as many as I can. I want to mass produce these things. And you guys can as well. So don't get jealous. Don't get jealous, bitch. Don't get jealous if I start making money off this shit. Mind your own, bitch. Go work or some shit.